Yeah, for sure. We are talking about a young player with great potentiality. In this moment of his career, he needs to play with regularity, and I think to go to Newcastle and this is a great challenge for him.
Hi everyone, how he's doing? He's alright. So we've actually got a player for the door. Finally, we thought we wouldn't sign anybody this January, but you know what it is, it's a loan deal, but at least it's a body through the door. I think some people are happy about it, that we've got a player for the door, and there is rumours going around, you know, that there is potentially a striker coming in. You know, the local press, the Chronicle, are reporting that we could be breaking our transfer record. We'll have to see how that goes down as well. So it's nice and sunny here. I've had to move the camera slightly out of the way because, don't let it fool you, it is cold. It's only about 6 degrees today, but you know, I'm just outside my turnstile. It's actually one of the better spots to actually film today because the sun is really bright. But you know, Kenedy, we've seen it on Monday night. There was rumours that he was heading up, but you've seen him pictured on, I think it was a Virgin Coast train coming up. He posted a selfie on Instagram, which was quite cryptic. You know, we didn't know the true story, where was he going and so on, but when he was coming to, the rumours were that he was coming to Newcastle, don't get me wrong. So he posted there, and then he was pictured just coming out the central station. That was round about what, 9:30, started going around the likes of Facebook and Twitter and so on, and then practically the deal was going to be done more or less the next day. Everyone very excited, very happy that they've actually got a player coming through the door. Now we've seen it today. Earlier on today that he was pictured at the training ground. You know, he's done his medical. It looks like he's passed there with flying colours. There is no issues then. You know, welcome to the club, Kenedy. This is what the club and Kenedy went on to say. I'm so happy with this opportunity at Newcastle. They've opened the door to me to come here, show my potential and come to play for Newcastle. It's a traditional club, and Rafa Benitez is a fantastic, amazing coach. Christian Atsu as well. We trained together at Chelsea and know each other, and he said good things about the club, so it was easy to take this decision. Rafa went on to turn around and say Kenedy is a player we have been following since the summer. The reason we are interested in that is that he can play in several positions as a winger, a wing back, and also as an offensive left full back, so he gives the team many options. He has a great left foot and good energy. He is still a young player, but he has some experience already in the Premier League and will help with his adaptation. Welcome him to Newcastle United. Right, okay, so that's what the player thought, and that's what the club have said, Rafa Benitez as well. Right, so what's he going to bring to the squad then? Well, what I think he's going to bring is depth. For me, just personally, just before we talk about Kenedy, I fear for Rolando Aarons. I do. I don't want to sound too negative because great, we've got a player in the door, but you know, it's going to test the rest of the squad. I just feel that Rolando Aarons is now knocked down the pecking order a little bit further, so we'll probably need Rolando Aarons to possibly go out on loan now. Now, Kenedy, you know, is going to be turning 22 just in a couple of weeks' time. I think his birthday's in the first week of February. Brazilian left winger, very tricky. Doesn't get much game time for Chelsea, although then again, this is Chelsea's first team that we're talking about. He's on the fringes, and you look at all of their under 23 players have all been loaned out over the last 2-3 years. Not many have actually got into the first team, so credit him for being on the fringes of that first team as well. We know he's cup tied, so he cannot play this Sunday anyways, and Premier League don't allow that anyways to play against the parent club as well. So what will he bring? As I've touched upon, he brings squad depth, bit of pace, bit of trickery. Is a priority signing? No. I think generally we still need a striker, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it's the first of many to come through the door this window. You can cover at left back. We know that we've had problems numerous times at left back with Paul Dummett's injury. Since actually Paul Dummett's come back into the side, he's looked really good. I know he's got his critics, but Paul Dummett has been absolutely fantastic since he's come back in that lineup. And then if we have an injury, because I know that Haidara isn't I know he's been on the bench, but Haidara's contract's running out. He isn't really actually considered really with the first team. So, you know, you can cover at left back. I think it'll be added competition for Christian Atsu on that left flank. Possibly you might see him play on the right flank, because we know that Benitez likes to change the wingers. We know that Matt Ritchie's form is really dipped, so you could swap Atsu to the right perhaps, start Kenedy in some games. I just think it gives Rafa more options on that wing. He's been after Kenedy for 6 to 9 months, and it tells you that if he wants a player, he's been chasing him. That's probably one of the reasons why Kenedy's come to the club. You know, first team football. Could he not break into, maybe he's an outsider, I know I'm breaking into Brazil squad for the World Cup, it's just an outside chance of course, but he needs football, same as the other World Cup players as well. Now, as I've touched upon as well, Matt Ritchie, as I just said there, has dropped a bit of form. Jacob Murphy's flying on that right wing. I think his right wing position is his own, but it's added competition, and that can only be a good thing, whether you dislike the player or think it's a good signing or a bad signing. Let's try and be optimistic, let's try and get behind the lad. You know, he's just come in, give him a chance. You know, it'll probably take him a little while, run of games to get settled in. Try not get on his case, you know, new signing, let's get behind him, body through the door. At least the club are now making steps, which is a positive. We want to see more. This cannot end. We need to see a striker come to the door, possibly another midfielder as well, with the links of John Joe Shelby leaving. I don't think that'll happen, but personally me, I'm happy he's through the door. We've seen it with Atsu, we've seen it with Mikel Merino, that if you impress on loan, Rafa's quite prepared to go out and get you in permanently. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down there below. Personally for me, I'm happy. See you later, bye bye.